Okay, this is Daniel Rowe with TradeThePlan.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through downloading the installers from our website, getting everything installed and licensed properly, and then a couple of things with the toolbar. So obviously log into the website, make sure you check that little box, and then log in. You should automatically be redirected to this downloads page. And then as you scroll down, you can see the installers are here. You have a little table of contents up here. Installation and licensing, instructions. Let's go to installers. Now I'm showing access to all of them, but you'll likely have, either the master suite and the time frame tuner or one of the other tools that you may have purchased separately. So I'm going to download both master suite installers. The main one, this one, contains all of the DLLs and program files, and then the essentials contains all of the workspaces, chart templates, Bloodhound templates, Blackbird templates. We separated the two just to make it easier to uninstall the software only without affecting all of your workspaces and templates that you may have customized. And then if you're using Bloodhound and Blackbird, obviously you want to update that as well. And all of our templates and workspaces do work with the latest Bloodhound and Blackbird and NinjaTrader. Except for right now, the Ninja Manager doesn't work with the latest version of NinjaTrader because they combined the 32-bit and the 64-bit. I guess they just have the 64-bit version now. So we have to give the Ninja Manager an update before it starts to work with the latest NinjaTrader. So I'll download the latest NinjaTrader and the latest shark indicators. And then also the time frame tuner right here. And I'll run that. And then if you are just updating and you've made a lot of changes to your toolbar layout, if you've customized this, then you want to make sure that you do a backup of your layout. And to do that, let's do that first. To do that, you just right click on the toolbar anywhere, go to Utilities, and then run a backup. And that's going to back up all of your toolbar settings, buttons, layouts, everything, including all of your objects that you've drawn on any of the charts. And then that backup file is located in your Documents, NinjaTrader 8, TTP, Backups folder. And then there's that latest backup that I just did. Also, I do have one of the buttons set up, the Delete Chart button, to run a backup before you delete all the objects from a chart. So you should have some backups in there already. You may want to kind of clean that up though, if you've been using that button quite a lot. And then to restore that backup, you just simply go back to Utilities, Restore, and then it opens up that folder. And you can click on Date Modified to bring that to the top, and then load it. Restore all the drawing objects, yes. And then there it is. So now I'm going to go back to the Downloads folder, run all of the other installers. So I'll run the Master Suite Essentials installer. And it's doing a backup of all of your templates and workspaces for you. And that backup is then located in the Ninja 8 TTP folder, Installation Backups, right here. So that's the backup of your TTP folder. And then a backup of your workspaces. And it'll tell you the date and then which installer created that. And then I'll run the Master Suite software installer. I've already run the NinjaTrader installer, but let me run the Shark Indicators one. And there we go. So now I will start up NinjaTrader for the first time. This is important. You want to click yes to all for all of these. So you're authorizing all of the add-ons, all of our DLLs that are add-ons, and all of Shark Indicator's DLLs that are add-ons. So you can say yes and then go through one by one by one. Or you can just click yes to all. Alright, so now you're going to input, this is the TTP authorization interface, and if it doesn't pop up for some reason, you can always force it to pop up by going to New, Trade the Plan, Authorization Interface right here. And then you want to use the email that you use to log in to our website. And then click Send Email. And then you'll get an email with the code that you need to put into this little green box here. There we go. So I'll copy that and then paste it in here. And then you're licensed. And then choose an update plan. I just put it on all updates just to make it simple. And then if we have any updates, they'll be downloaded when you close NinjaTrader and then installed when you restart. And if it ever, so it did have some updates there, so I'll restart. But if it ever says connection unsuccessful, just close the authorization interface and then open it up again. Sometimes the server gets busy, but it's kind of a rare thing. And if it is busy, it's only busy for a couple of seconds. So you can always just reopen it. But since it did download available updates, I'm going to go ahead and close it, close Ninja, and then it's going to ask me, do I want to accept it? And I click on yes, accept update, and then restart Ninja. And it's going to ask me, do I want to authorize these? And you have to click on yes. If you click on no, it's a pretty big problem. So click on yes. And then there we go. See, the server was busy, reconnecting in 10 seconds. So it's going to automatically try to reconnect. There it goes. And there it is. So now you're good to go. And you can close that and then open up any of the workspaces. I'll open up the ES. So this is it. Welcome to the Logic Manager. This is the toolbar. It's blank. Let's load the toolbar layout first. So to do that, you have to go to Utilities, Restore, and then if you were doing this for the first time, you're not going to see all of these backups. You're going to see Advanced Toolbar Pro Backup, B-C-R, C-S, G-R. So the B- is thin bordered buttons. Let me just go through all of them. No, don't import any of the objects. So it's just different images for the buttons. Different layouts have different images is all. So that's the bordered, thin bordered backup. And then we have the colored rounded, like so. And then colored square, which is nice. Oops, and then glossy rounded. A lot of people use that one. I prefer just a plain grayscale square. This is what I use. Just simple. And then we have a grayscale rounded right there. And that one's fine too. It's kind of dull. But yeah, those are the 6 different layouts. So choose whichever one you like. And then to use the Logic Manager, you have to click on this yes button, which will open it up. And since I just have the ES open, I'm going to click on the ES. It's found the linked workspace. If you need to change that for some reason because you have a different, you've renamed the workspace, which you shouldn't do, and I'll get into that in the next video, then you can select it from here. It'll try to find a match actually, but if it doesn't match, then you won't be able to select it. So these are the two that you could select. Well, technically 4, but those two don't have any of the associated charts, so we're going to select the one that it's automatically chosen and then activate and verify. But to do that, you have to have data on the charts, so let me connect to the data feed. And then I'll be able to activate and verify. Surprisingly, it doesn't show the rollover, so I need to force it to roll over. Database management, and then rollover. Yes. And then I'll just go ahead and update the instruments lists. Okay, so everything's loaded. The reader manager's popped up, which includes all of the readers that are inside of the Bloodhound templates. So let me close this, and then go ahead and activate and verify the logic agent, logic manager. Successfully verified, done. And there is the logic manager and the reader manager. Okay, so that's everything installed properly. These are all of your charts, and in the next video I'll go through the layout of the workspaces, the logic manager, and a little bit about the reader manager.